The Arts and Entertainment Cable Network is proud to present this series of profiles and chronicles assembled from our archives and taking us through a gallery of extraordinary lives. Lives that travel across the vast landscape of the 20th century. From the Folies Bergère to the summit at Yalta, from let jazz hot to rock and roll. My name is Peter Graves, and this is Biography.
This program is brought to you in part by Buick and by the Discover Card.
Presenting the winning performance, the winning look, the winning ways of Buick's great American coupe, the new Buick Regal. Introducing the totally new Regal Grand Sport with a powerful fuel-injected V6 engine, world-class aerodynamics, each wheel independently suspended to grip the curves, and the stopping power of a disc brake at each wheel. The Regal Grand Sport, the newest member of a very Regal family. Enter the $126,000 Buick Open Sweepstakes at your Buick dealer now.
Rose Fitzgerald Kennedy has truly seen the very best and the very worst of possible times. One has to reach back into classical tragedy to find the equivalent of her experience. In 1974, she and journalist Robert MacNeil walked together through the mansions of her past. They dusted off the family albums and gilt-framed photos, which tell the story of the Fitzgeralds and the Kennedys, one of the great sagas of the American century. In the broad, familiar, halting tones which mark the Kennedy style, Rose Kennedy remembers aloud, taking us from the north end of Boston to the social whirl of Windsor Castle and the White House, from Palm Beach to Cape Cod, to death on the streets of Dallas. By some strange accounting, every great Kennedy triumph is weighed against a greater loss. Political victories and Camelots dissolve into assassination and scandal. The exhilaration of a lifetime all too quickly passes on and enters the realm of myth. And now, the best of times, the worst of times, Rose Kennedy remembers.
It's been a time, I say it's like the agony and the ecstasy of Michelangelo. We've had these ecstatic moments and these tragic ones. But God intends us to be happy, I think.
Rose Fitzgerald Kennedy, the Kennedy Matriarch. You have to reach into classical tragedy to find the equivalent to what she has experienced. Now in her 80s, she has written a book about it. I have seen, she says, the worst of times as well as the best. Recently, reporter Robert MacNeil spent hours with Mrs.